Director Alexander Karavaev belongs to a generation of 30-year-olds in Russian cinema who have already claimed their existence by creating successful short films awarded at various festivals and who are ready to try their hand at full-length features. Born in Moscow, Alexander graduated from the script classes at Moscow's celebrated Gerasimov Institute of Cinematography. Afterwards, he studied at the Director's Department of St. Petersburg State University of Cinema and Television. Alexander's master was the famous documentarian Viktor Semenyuk, and his graduate work was reviewed by the living classic Alexander Sukhorov. During his studies, Karavaev shot several shorts, but the real success came with his 30-minute graduate piece titled Old Nurosi. Alexander Sukhorov praised it as the noble experience of a reader of serious literature, intuitive sensitivity, and artistic flair. In 2008, at Russia's main national film festival, Kinotavra, the film received 2 awards: the Diploma for Exquisite Cinematic Language and Faithfulness to the Author's View, and the White Elephant Prize for the Russian Critics Guild for Psychological Truthfulness and Cinematic Look. Later, it screened at many international festivals. Once I saw the painting Soap Bubbles by Chardin, where 2 boys were depicted, tells the director. The older one was grimly blowing soap bubbles, while the younger one was observing with fascination. There was an evident visual conflict. The story of 2 brothers emerged. The older one has grown up and wanted to be independent, which he can't achieve because he needs to look after his sibling. Chardin has an outstanding representative of classicism. This is why I decided to build the film according to the principles of architecture. I was very much involved in these issues then. I discovered Rossi Street in St. Petersburg. It is a group of buildings. First, it is the street, then comes the theater, and afterwards the garden. You walk down the street and approach a dead end. The tension grows, then reaches its climax in a narrow side street and suddenly comes a conclusion when you see the garden in front of you, as if the architecture tells you a story. In 2009, Karavaev's next work, 9 Stairwells Together, was entered in the Berlinale Shorts competition and nominated for the Golden Bear. 9 Stairwells is an associative story of a young girl coming of age. Making a totally emotional film, says Karavaev, I was free and used everything I knew at the moment, from the history of cinema to my own love drama. It turned into 2 parallel plots. You can see on one hand what's happening to the heroine, and on the other what she is feeling at the moment. An emotional experience is more important than an intellectual one. An intellectual experience ends here and now, but an emotional one goes on further. Recently, Alexander Karavaev shot several music videos, explored animation, and has worked as an editor. Now he is developing a full-length feature script, of which he plans to launch production next year.